thinking about the things that she said wasn't listening. She got the new iPhone, I got the Sony Ericsson. I got the Sony Ericsson.
So the first test, we've just put the engine with the gearbox in. It's currently laying on the two pieces of wood without the sump of course. It's 3 centimeters of plate to make my custom sump, and currently it is about this far from the back, and we're hitting some of the lines which can be remade, which is not a problem. I've actually moved this one out of the way because in the scan I could see it was going to hit when it was pointing upward. And here also hitting the slight steering line. That's not a problem, those can be remade. But we're also hitting the cutout for the gearbox. Okay, with some new lights. Here you can see we're almost hitting the firewall with the cutout for the gearbox where the starter goes, which goes right here underneath the intake manifold. On the left side is pretty close there, but it's not hitting. And the biggest problem is the sway bar, which we saw in the scans. When we pull this upward, we've currently just undone it, but if we pull it up right there, it's supposed to mount in those holes, but it won't because it's hitting the front pulley. The motor can go back a little bit more, but we'll likely end up redoing the mount for the sway bar, moving forward slightly and get different end links. The main challenge here is to get the hood closing. As we saw in the scans, it will hit this rib right here, which we can see if I've closed this. It hits the rib with the timing cover, and this is about the fitment we get, but it's way better because I wasn't planning running that either way. So if I undo that real quick, you can see if I close the hood, I'm still hitting the timing chain, but it's almost there, just a little bit more, and we'll likely move the engine lower, but at least now we know that if we remove the rib, then the fitment will be good to get the timing cover to close. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna cut up this piece and get a separate one to actually validate timing, and then have it off or a cut one when it's actually in the car. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. Time to, here you can see the fitment. This is normally when the engine mount, the Miata engine mounts go. Right there. And there you see my plate. Same on the other side. There you go. It's pretty good. Just a little bit of clearance needed at the bottom here for the sump. But overall, I'm very happy with that. I've just quickly put the bumper on and the crash support and see if the radiator fits, and of course it does, but just how well it fits. Of course, with the original fan, and I have a slim fan, I'll be changing out the left one, of course, with this slim fan as well, just to get a bit more space to work with. Now I can cut off a bunch of tabs and stuff I really don't need anymore, and clean up the engine bay, take out the engine, clean it all out, because the subframe was really gross. Cover up my wiring, but that's after making the motor mounts. Alright! Here he goes. I'm cutting out these pieces. I'll mark more, but I'm basing this off a picture from the Night Ride 1UZ build. They actually made a plate, and I'm actually gonna have to make a custom oil sump, so I need as much volume as possible. Should be way easier in the future to actually work on it and make it easy for myself now that it's possible. The side pieces will be covered up with a flat plate, and the front bit I will likely end up welding something like this angle piece in, like this, so it still remains rigid in this way and this way, whilst also allowing for a lot more volume in the crevice, of course. So I got a bunch of questions about the front core support, same as the front bash bar that I made. I cut out this piece and the front approximately 64 centimeters in between. This is in preparation for the swap. Actually, I did that a few weeks ago. There's pictures of it in my Instagram, and I just had to make these plates in here to get the tow hook boxed up again and make that like it's factory. Last thing I'm gonna do for today is actually put the car up level, both in the roll this way and this way, so I can actually see if the engine is level as well.
I wanna waste some time with you, my love. It's been a while, I admit my broken heart. I'm obsessed with your laugh right from the start.
Here you go. So we're basically flat in this way. I used the new engine mounts that I'll be making in the next video as reference marks on the chassis rail. And in this way, here we are. That's also flat, the chassis at least. And in the next video we'll be making sure the engine is straight, get its final position. Same with the gearbox, and fabricate up the engine mounts from these BMW 323 original engine mounts. There it is. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.
I wanna waste some time with you.